I made a batch of Seitan chicken last week out of some leftover soup. I believe this is the one that I used. So to start out, I will prepare the soup according to directions, and we'll see if I can replicate the chicken I made last week. Okay, soup is ready, but because I don't want to burn my hands, I'm going to transfer it to the larger pot that I will be cooking the seitan in, and I'm going to let that cool down. Okay, the soup is cool enough to work with now, so I have a one cup measure, and I added almost a full tablespoon of this super strong black bean garlic sauce. It is from Lee Kumki. That is to help kill the flour taste in the Vital Wheat gluten flour. So I'm just going to okay, and then I'll mix that all together. Now I'm going to add an equal amount of Vital Wheat gluten flour, and this is the one I'm using. It's the only one I've ever used. Let me know if there is a better one out there. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that together, and I'll be back. The dough seemed a little too wet, so I added a few extra tablespoons of extra flour, and now it seems like how I had it last week. So now I'm gonna go in with my hands and knead it for a few minutes. I kneaded the dough for about 3 minutes. Not very long. I didn't really knead it that long last week, maybe about a few seconds. So yeah, that's how it looks after 3 minutes. And then with the remaining soup in the pot, I'm just gonna keep adding water until I think it'll cover all the seitan, and then bring that to a boil. While I waited for my soup water to boil, I went ahead and separated the seitan into little bite-sized pieces, and as an experiment, a really large flat one, just to see if I can make a chicken sandwich out of it. So I'll just go ahead and drop that in the boiling water. I took it off the stove because it's hard to do things with one hand and not get burned. Just go ahead and add all the pieces. Here's the big one. And I will cook them on medium heat for 30 minutes. Here's what it looks like after 5 minutes. Let's see if they've gotten a bit bigger. Let's see how big they get the rest of the cooking time. I love this stuff, it's so weird. This is after 20 minutes. I'm giving it a stir. Look at the pieces, they're huge. Alright, this is them after half an hour. So like I made last week, I'm just gonna turn the stove off and let that motorcycle go by. Alright, they've cooled down a lot. So I'm just going to put them in Tupperware in the fridge overnight because it is 1:29 a.m. and I'm not going to eat chicken right now. Good night! Okay, so now I have a little bit of flour and some buffalo wing hot sauce, and I'm going to add some water and mix that all together. Okay, got my chicken pieces from last night. I'm going to put that and coat it completely, and then coat it with the little panko plain breadcrumbs. I got them breaded in my air fryer basket, and I'm going to cook them on the chicken setting until they start turning brown. In the middle, I'll give them a little toss so they cook evenly. So it looks like the chicken setting is 400 degrees, and I just put it in for 12 minutes. See. So while the seitan's cooking in the oven, I have a little bit of olive oil in the bowl here, and I'm adding some more chicken sauce. I'm running low. This might be the last batch of chicken sauce that I have, and I'm just gonna mix that together. Alright, this is them after about 6 minutes in the air fryer at 400. Nice and crispy. I'm just gonna put them all together in the sauce. Toss them around, add them back, and cook them for the remaining time. I think I have how many minutes left? 4 or something? I forgot. Anyway, I'll go do that. There you go, that's what it looks like when it's done. Still crunchy on the outside, juicy in the middle. And that's how you go from soup to chicken. Yay! Bonus footage. I wasn't going to film me tasting it because I didn't want to show chewing sounds, but when you bite into it, there's little pockets of the soup liquid still in there. So it's so juicy and it's still crispy. Oh, very spicy. Delicious.